Welcome back, everybody, to some more SBF basketball. I will be your commentator this evening. I am Jeffrey John, and alongside me to call this game is the man of the hour, Kenneth, the bowling ball, Michaels.
Kenneth Michaels, aka Kenneth Dwayne Talon's GM, and the commissioner of the Football League, taking a break from commentating football games to come back to my roots in the SBF Basketball League. I'm excited.
Yeah, this should be an absolutely fantastic game as we're going to get the first glimpse of the season for the A-Town Assassins and the Smashville Tornadoes. New faces on both sides. As you see, the A-Town starting lineup completely different outside of Jay Blinko. Tornadoes as well. John, Bishop, Tyson Anthony. This backcourt, once a very facilitating backcourt, is now very shooty. Assassins have the most user players starting in the starting five of any team in the league, with Yannick Rose, Ray Cortez, Steve Carter, and Jay Blinko. Opening tip-off is just a few minutes away. Here we go. Up goes the ball. Down comes Ed Payne with it. First look at Jeffrey John in this Smashville uni. Man, he is beautiful.
That is a take.
Tyson Anthony has it up top. Gets it over to Irv. Irv, good move. Slides past. Gets it back to John. Time for John to do what John does. Facilitate. Set up this offense. Couple pumps. Good shot. It goes! They're going to call it a three, even though I thought he was 2 steps in front of the line. Here comes Mo Booker. He gets it over to Yannick. Back to Jay. Jay over to Ray Cortez. Ray finds Mo. Good passing. The Assassins getting it around, letting everybody have an opportunity with it. Yannick Rose looking for somebody. Finds Mo. 3 balls up and good.
Woo. Answering right back.
Mo Booker coming over from A-Town a few years ago. Not sure where he played last season. I think it was River City, right?
Yep, River City after being traded
And
there.
what a pass from John!
Woo.
What a beautiful feed. John put it where only Ed Payne could find it.
I mean,
What
he had like
feed.
a foot and a half on the defender.
But still the pass, and Mo throws it up and can't get it. Jay has it.
Ooh.
Jay pumps once, thinks about it, goes up, blocked from Ed Payne. That's what Mo Booker brings to the table. Mo Booker thinks.
He does Mo things.
Irv Bishop's going to pull a 3. That's good.
Oh, you cannot give him that much space. Doesn't matter if he's running along the arc.
Splish, splash, call me Zach.
What?
Yannick Rose kicks to the corner. Mo Booker has it. He gets it back to Yannick. Ray Cortez up top. He looks for Mo. Mo, mid-range jumper off the front of the rim. No good. Brick City for Mo Booker. Here comes John behind the back. Kicks it over to Cassius Falls. Ed Payne comes up to set a screen. Pick and roll. Cassius and Ed. Steve Carter locking him down. Hands in his face. Great defensive play. Outlet pass to Yannick. Yannick, full head of steam. He kicks it back. You can tell Mo's thinking about it. And he pulls. Blocked from Ed Payne. Ed Payne sends it back. Yannick Rose putting on a move. John strips it.
Woo.
John up court. Irv over to Falls. Falls gets the bucket. 10-3 lead for Smashville. And the Assassins are going to call a timeout. What's your take so far?
Well, my take is that Mo Booker needs to do less Mo things and get his team a little bit more involved. But outside of that, I have to say, as the former commissioner of the NCAA, it feels really nice seeing half the players on the court being former NCAA guys. This is great.
What are your thoughts on Ray Cortez sliding to the shooting guard position after the Assassins GM said multiple times that he would not play Ray out of position and then immediately does it?
Yeah, Ray's been one of those guys who just allowed himself to play out of position because of need wherever he's been in college. And now
Steve Carter for 3.
In the pros.
Not able to hit it. That could have been a big shot.
Almost got a feel for him. Oh.
Tough misstep there from Tyson Anthony. As you see another look at that Ed Payne block. Neither team has substitutions come in yet. Mo Booker is going to bring it up. Like to see these Assassins drop a better play. They keep attacking the interior like this, but Ed Payne has been a dominant force so far. Carter goes up strong and got it. Nice little touch off the glass.
I like how randomly we keep seeing Ed Payne and Mo Booker verse each other on both sides of the floor.
Absolutely. It's Irv Bishop with a deep three off the back of the rim. Jay Blinko.
I wonder if that's by design.
Jay up court. Yannick going up against Cassius. Yannick wants it. Turn, fade.
Oh.
Little hook shot. It's there. 6'11", Mr. Yannick Rose is huge.
And that just doesn't look like a move that a rookie should be doing. It just looks like a seasoned vet move, and that's kind of what I think of when I see Yannick. Is just a
Jeffrey John almost put Carter on the floor.
Somebody check that man's ankles.
Hey, Steve. Got milk?
All right,
Mo Booker to Jay Blinko.
Oh!
Call me a 69.
All right.
Mo Booker, as you say, he is incapable of passing, has a pass of the year contender. And John puts in another one. Jeffrey John is lighting it up with his new team. He was clearly the best player for the Bobcats. I agree with that. Good take. And Mo Booker gets shot. So many. And
what? How did he get the steal?
Ray Cortez throws it away. Ray, what the heck?
We just saw a man get his ankles broken and somehow come away with the ball.
Both teams breaking each other's ankles here. Call me Super Mario.
And that's just another Mo thing to do, is to pass it out after destroying somebody with a crossover.
Right? The one time we want you to shoot.
The one time we're begging you to shoot.
Ray Cortez, turn, fade, puts it up and no good. Tough look. Ray Cortez a little struggling a little bit here in his debut.
We saw Cortez nail those kind of turnaround shots from mid-range in the Blacktop tournament.
Tyson Anthony, good feed down to Cassius Falls. Cassius already 4 and 3 in the first quarter as the Tornadoes are doubling up on the Assassins early.
Tornadoes coming out hot here. I mean, we've seen some big highlight plays from the Assassins. We're just not seeing any consistency on defense.
And here comes the bench. This is where the Assassins feel like they're going to be able to make the biggest difference. They got LaMarcus Weaver, Walter White, Frederick Morris Sr., rookie Ty Waller. And that one goes. Tough shot, but it falls. For the Tornadoes, they're keeping John in. Antonio Roberson's there. Ken Yang. Falls is staying in. Did Wang Fang come in yet? Can't see who's in the corner. Ken Yang, turn, fade. Rims out.
Yep, he did.
And that is Wang. Here comes Ty Waller, the 7-1 rook. Gets it over to LaMarcus Weaver. Walter White with a quick shot. That goes! Back-to-back threes for A-Town. It's now just a 3-point ball game. John, couple crosses. Loses Weaver a little bit. Gets it back to Yang. Yang kicks it over to Roberson. Back to Yang. Wang Fang coming up to set a screen. Yang puts it up, and Ty Waller gets called for the foul there. This is kind of the biggest question in A-Town right now. Who should be the starting point guard? Mo Booker or Braxton Gaffney? He's number 2 at the bottom of your screen. In your opinion, who do you think should be starting?
Oh, man. I really like what I saw out of Braxton Gaffney. He was actually somebody that the Talons were looking at as a potential depth guard. But we were so confident with what we had next to Kai Williams, we decided not to try to pursue that move.
Walter White, another three. That one goes!
Woo.
How about the Assassins bench and their 3 shooting?
The Assassins' bench so far has been lethal, bringing their team back into the game.
John gonna drop it down to Yang. Yang on Gaffney, puts it up and scores. That shot there from Ken Yang, you can't help but to wonder, did John's Hall of Fame dimer help there?
Probably.
And you heard it here first, folks. Lion thinks that the Assassins will win it all. We'll be back in a few moments.
I didn't say that.
And that was a quick break. My computer's running nicely tonight. The start of the second quarter, and we got a 3-point Tornadoes lead. Frederick Morris Sr. is going to inbound it over to Weaver. LaMarcus Weaver, the primary ball handler for the second unit. So far, doing it nicely. Alley-oop to Morris!
Ho, ho.
What a slam. This Assassin's bench looks fantastic. Bryce Lane now checks in for the Tornadoes. The only starter remaining is John as Ken Yang goes to the rim and scores.
I really like Ken Yang's aggressiveness to get after the bucket.
Feel like a good rim protector there, though. Could have blocked that shot, and Gaffney gets an easy look.
Yeah, the last time he tried that on the left side, he got fouled.
Both teams right now just scoring at will. John's turn. He drops it down to Yang. Yang gonna try it again on Braxton. This worked earlier, and it works again.
Ooh.
Neither
Yang
team
getting
can
aggressive.
be stopped. Here comes Weaver. Weaver trying to blow by John. A little spinny in the paint. Puts it up and can't score there. John fights for the rebound. Up court to Bryce Lane. Lane doesn't want to shoot the three. He's going to hold on to it. Pick and roll with Mr. Feng Wang. Bryce tries to put it up on Walter White, and Walter gets the steal. In transition now, Walter up court. Gaffney under the rim. Score is good. Walter White, a lot of people believed he would be a starter, but instead they decided to try Ray Cortez at the shooting guard spot. In your opinion, good or bad move to start Ray Cortez over Walter White?
See, that's a real tough decision there. As much as I love Ray Cortez, I really think he's better when you play him at his natural position, and I think you get some really good shooting when you have Walter White in.
Yeah, I just wonder if Yannick Rose was in this lineup right now for the bench unit, would they be as effective scoring as they are with Walter White?
That is a good question.
Right now, this bench unit is keeping the Assassins in the game. And I have confidence that Yannick and Ray Cortez can find their buckets later in the game if need be. John tries a tough shot, can't get it. They're going to get it right up court to Ty Waller. Has Gaffney open in the corner, but didn't find him in time. Gaffney finds Waller through the lane.
Good find by Braxton Gaffney.
A little give and go there between the two new teammates as the Assassins take their first lead since the beginning of the game, I believe.
Yep, since the very beginning, I believe. After that first bucket by, I believe it was the Assassins, it was like a 9-0 run, I think it was, for the Tornadoes.
The Tornadoes GM set their rotation with John at over 40 minutes. The only other player in the league to have over 40 minutes, I believe, right now is Kai Williams. So John, just now coming out of the game for the first time, you see the same thing out of the Talons with Kai. It's going to be interesting to see how stamina holds up for those two players this season. And Sam Carter loses it. Here comes Jay. Jay Blinko.
And to your point, Jeffrey John with the stamina, he is definitely a two-way guard, putting a lot of effort in on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, you got to wonder, will he take a hit defensively, not being able to keep up on both sides? And Mo Booker tries a crazy three. It's not going to fall for him. And this is where the Tornadoes believe that they have their weaknesses, is when they start to rotate some of their stars out. And Blinko, another top-notch defensive play there. Kick out to the corner, Steve Carter. He doesn't care that he's matched up on Ed Payne tonight. He wants his. Puts it up and can't get it. Carter's such a confident big man.
And against Ed Payne, no less. It is very rare to see somebody have that kind of confidence against somebody with that much of a presence defensively.
Most people are scared to be blocked by the man with the afro. Tyson Anthony, quick three. That's in.
Woo! What a three from Tyson.
And here comes Ray Cortez. Let's see what he can draw up here. They're giving him the keys to the car in this possession. And he breakaway slam.
Oh, the windmill.
Ray Cortez participated in the NCAA dunk contest last season, and right there he shows you why.
Immensely talented when it comes to his athleticism. Probably one of the best pure athletes to come out of this draft.
Sam Carter tries it again. Jay with a strip. Can he beat everybody to the other side? Strip and score for Jay Blinko. He has been fantastic with those hustle plays tonight.
Those kind of mistakes are what allowed the Assassins to come back into this game.
Sam Carter so far has been struggling for Smashville. Kick out. Tyson Anthony, that's another three. Whoever's guarding that man has got to lock him down.
And from the same spot.
And I think it's Mo. Of course it's Mo.
Of course. I don't know why we thought it wasn't Mo.
And
Mo.
All right. Poor defensively, poor offensively, Mo. Come on, figure it out, Mo.
He just needs time to do Mo things and heat up.
Yep, he's just keeping the game close. Oh, Mo's on Sam Carter.
Like right now where he switched to the center on purpose.
Yannick blocks the shot. Great job there by Yannick Rose. Straight to Mo, over to Jay. Jay crossing over Sam Carter. Thought he could have scored there, but he decided to pass out of it. And Yannick Rose attacking the rim and got the bucket. Nice aggressiveness there from Yannick.
I love how Yannick attacks the rim.
1 point lead for A-Town. What a close game. Both teams doing excellent on offense tonight.
Very early on, I thought this could be a blowout for the Talons, but honestly, I didn't think that the Tornadoes could slow down the Assassins after their bench unit came in.
You're so used to saying blowout with a Talon right afterward that you accidentally called the Assassins Talons just now.
That is true. I just did that. I saw a purple team that I was talking about getting blown out, and I automatically put 2 and 2 together.
It's okay. I understand. And Sam Carter hits a tough shot.
I get flashbacks.
Gosh, I still remember Season 1 and Season 2. Talons could have a 30-point lead and end up losing by 50.
Those are wild times. Hopefully those change this season.
Yannick going right at Cassius and can't score. I like that move because I think what he was going for there was the draw foul. They didn't give it to him. I felt like it could have gone either way. And I feel like sometimes you just got to shoot your shot, and that's what Yannick did on that last play.
Yeah, and especially if that's how you get to the basket. If your goal is to get fouls drawn, you're going to get some eventually, but those 50-50 calls, you got to expect those to not get called, and you got to make your basket.
And Jay Blinko with a beautiful feed to Ray Cortez. I'm loving this A-Town offense. If only they could tighten up defensively, I feel like they could have something special. Irv Bishop, a three to close the half.
If anyone's going to make this, it's Mo.
Absolutely, that is the 100% truth. Only Mo Booker makes those.
That's where he would prefer to shoot if he wasn't told he couldn't.
All right, since I have Lion with me, you guys get a special edition of the Talons halftime show.
All right. Now, a lot of you are expecting the Talons to be the same old Talons. And you might absolutely be right. Or you could be dead wrong. We did exactly what we said we were going to do. We went out, we got Kai Williams, and we're building around him. He is our franchise, and we put some key cogs next to him, some cornerstone pieces, and we've essentially tried to rebuild the MSU system around him. I feel like It's easier to develop players when you go pro, when you put them in a similar system that they were in college. That's the key for developing players, and we're going to prove it this season. Go Talons. Did that sound believable?
I mean, I like the philosophy. Kai succeeded at MSU. You saw him take a giant step from year 1 to year 2 in the NCAA, and some could say it's because of that MSU. It's just hard to tell. Was that giant step because he got better, or was it because of that MSU offense? And I think it's safe to like say, oh,
When is that going to stop catching us off guard?
what was that?
Mo.
What was that, Mo?
Mo.
Why are we shooting that shot?
Hey, you know that Mo takes those shots.
Okay, he needs to come off the bench. That's sixth man type shot right there. Jay Blinko has a size advantage. Kick back, Mo open three, money!
Eventually he'll have an epiphany that he should take those shots.
Yes, yes. Those are the shots you should be taking, Mo. That was nice. The first one, I don't know why you're doing a heat check as the first play of the half, well down in a close game, but I love it. Never change.
Do you like
Carter.
Mo calling for the skip pass in the corner?
He wanted it. He shoots and he scores!
As soon as I saw him calling for it during the fast break, where it would have been a skip pass directly to the opponent, I was like, oh, if he touches this, he's shooting.
So this was kind of my idea with bringing Mo Booker in. We all know Jay.
You go into detail.
Jay is a facilitator first, right? 100%. We all know Steve Carter is a very pass-first scorer. Like, Steve Carter is weird. He'll take over a game if he has to, but he'd prefer to get his teammates involved first. Is that fair to say?
Oh, definitely.
Yannick Rose, you saw him take a backseat at MTSU. He's one of those guys where it's like, I mean, you don't have to pass it to me, but if you do, I'm going to shoot it. And we kind of prepared for that. Same thing with Ray Cortez. I've got 4 good scorers that don't want the ball in their hands all the time. They don't require it. They don't mind it, but they don't require it. And they also don't take a lot of shots. So my thought by adding Mo is that there's somebody on the floor that will break the cycle of constant passing to one another.
I mean, he's definitely doing that by not passing. But he's also been very good about facilitating the ball when he doesn't decide.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I think as long as they don't give Mo the ball every play, it's working pretty nicely.
I feel like when we see him dribble up, when he decides not to do those crazy fadeaway sprinters, he's been moving the ball around more, and then when they get it to him off the catch, he's shooting, which you like to see a lot more.
Yeah, so I mean, I think, like I said, I agree. All right, any Assassin fan that's calling for Mo's head after opening the half with a fadeaway 3 for the logo, like, I get it, okay? We'll talk about it at practice, but I think we need somebody like that in our starting lineup right now, because I have so many guys that are just team-first players. I think you need a little bit of selfishness out there once in a while. And what a great rotation there, and then a block. Frederick Morris Sr. rotated over to pick up John, who was wide open, and then gets a big-time block, and then Ken Yang to stuff him at the rim.
And there's just some teams that you can't put a Mo Booker on because it really is a very simple philosophy that there's only one basketball.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be careful introducing a Mo to your offense because he could easily destroy your chemistry, easily.
And it's starting to become a realization that's why it didn't work out with the Talons, because you also had Jerry Johnson, Ulf Sund, and 2 other very ball-dominant players.
Oh, yeah, the Talons were literally just ball-dominant player after ball-dominant player. You had John, Ulf, they've had Mo. Like, their history is just ball-dominant guards. And, I mean, Mo did what they thought he was going to do, and it just didn't work. So there's too many of the Mo's around there. And the Tornadoes are just flatlining here in the second half so far. Ken Yang, though, trying to break this up. Can't get it. Great defense there. Frederick Morris Sr. doing... Oh, Walter White wide open. Passes out of it.
That is just a mental error right there. I think he thought somebody was on him from behind.
I think so, too. I think Walter assumed that there would be a chase down block from behind. Ty Waller did have a height advantage, but you got to remember Cassius Falls plays bigger than he looks. Walter White.
Really hard to tell the heat of the moment because those windows open and close so fast.
Absolutely, yeah. It's hard to... It's easy to be a backseat driver. And what a pass!
Ooh.
What a pass! Frederick Morris Sr. How about this bench from A-Town?
And the bench coming in and giving A-Town another big run. 8-0 run at one point.
Right now it's a 14-2 run.
Ooh.
This A-Town rotation looks scary. Ken Yang trying Ken Yang things again. This one's not going to work for him. Here's Weaver. LaMarcus Weaver, the former Stallion superstar, looks to resurrect his career here in A-Town. So far, game number 1, he's playing well. There's a block from Mr. Fang. The only criticism I have of this A-Town bench so far is their defense is lackluster. But Fred Morris Sr. has been making up for it with great hustle. I'd like to see better rim protection from Ty Waller, as they traded away Chris Richardson thinking that Ty Waller could be that guy. So far, he hasn't, as you just watched Wang Fang score right over the top of him.
That play set into motion by Jeffrey John. You saw Ken Yang just kind of dribble around. There wasn't a whole lot going on. Jeffrey John immediately making a play for his team.
And there's a 17-4 run for the Assassins.
It is getting ugly in Smashville.
And Ken Yang with an ankle breaker.
And that's why you let him dribble the ball like that, because you're going to get possessions like that one.
But how about Ty Waller? This is why the rookie draft is so much fun. In the scouting videos, Ty Waller was a rim protector, rebounder. And so far this game, he's been a facilitator and he's been weak on defense. Couldn't have seen this coming. But the Assassins built their team, their defense, around the idea of Ty Waller being a rim protector. If he can't clean that up, they might have to shop around to find a new 7-foot rim protector.
Yeah, having one of those big bodies that you can put up against the stars in the SBF is absolutely pivotal now in the SBF.
Jay Blinko sets a screen. Mo driving, Mo layup, it's in! And 11 points off of 11 shots.
Sounds like Mo.
Ty Waller stepping up. Great job closing out on John there.
Oh.
Ken Yang, good move. Jay Blinko tries to help, but it's not enough.
Wow, I was not expecting that skip pass to turn into an assist when he got double teamed, but then Ken Yang did Ken Yang things.
And I love all these rotations that the Assassins are playing. Now they got Mo, Walter, Yannick, Jay, and Ty. Walter, 3-ball. That's off the back of the rim and no good. It's almost like they're experimenting around to see if they can find one that works the best. Tough shot from Falls. Mo Booker steps back, 3 in John's face, doesn't get it, almost misses everything. That was
I thought he had enough space.
Yeah, that was a good clean look. Just like that, the Tornadoes are back in it. Looking to get the final score before the break. Yang gonna pull up 3. No good. John at the buzzer. Are they gonna count it? Was that?
Oh, let's see.
Was that? Are they even gonna review it?
It doesn't look like they're going to the replay booth.
What the?
The replay counter.
If he had gotten that,
that would have been something. That was such a quick shot.
It was such a quick steal. I didn't even see the steal. Look at that alley-oop slam. Braxton Gaffney with a dime. And here we go, 4-point lead, start of the fourth quarter. This has been an entertaining game. Starters are back out there for both sides. John over to Irv. Irv finds John underneath, lays it up and in.
Gotta love seeing that kind of ball movement. It looks like Smashville started to stagnate for a little bit in the middle of the game.
Great pass, and that's what you want to see from Mo Booker. As long as he can keep facilitating once in a while, then you're doing exactly what you were supposed to do here in A-Town. John driving right at Carter. Ed Payne's got a good matchup down low, and he makes it look easy.
Gotta take that mismatch 10 out of 10 times.
Mo Booker up top. Gonna hand it off to Ray Cortez, who's driving right through the lane. Carter underneath. Got it! Steve Carter. Is there a single player in this league more clutch than Steve Carter?
If there is, I can't name them.
Steve Carter comes up in the biggest moments every time. And Mo Booker, great job stepping up to defend there.
As strange as it is, it almost feels like they're using their big man Steve as a closer.
And Yannick, you gotta make that. Tyson Anthony is 6'5", you're 6'11". Steve with a block!
Woo!
Here we go. Steve Carter's hot in the fourth.
They gotta be careful. This man can shoot.
Screen set. Mo, open three.
There it is.
What a beautiful screen set from Steve Carter. Here comes John. John, swing back, falls wide open, didn't take it.
Didn't want the three.
Bishop, then to Anthony. 8 seconds left. John dropping back down to Falls. Turn, fade, puts it up and got it.
Ooh. I kind of like that. Falls knew the three wasn't his shot, so he went and found a spot.
Mo Booker getting it straight to Ray Cortez. Cortez in the post, goes up strong, and I love that.
Oh.
That is what it looks like when you see a power forward type player playing the shooting guard position. Bully ball in the paint. Perfect execution as John gets an easy breakaway layup.
Yeah, and if you're going to play Cortez at the 2, that's exactly what you hope to see.
Yes, that was picture perfect from Ray Cortez. They're going to go right back to him. Yannick has it. Thought about shooting. Back to Mo, over to Jay. Good passing. Carter wants it down low. I don't like this matchup, but Carter wants it.
Oh, no.
Blocked again. Steve Carter steps up to lock down Irv Bishop. Tyson Anthony off a screen, kicking it back to John. Both teams passing it around beautifully right now. Over to Falls. Bishop, quick three. Great box out down low from Cortez. Bishop, though, hits a great three.
What a shot.
Pass over to Carter.
Carter calling for it.
Carter wants it, but this is a tough matchup. Probably the best defensive center in the game in Ed Payne.
5 seconds to work.
And Mo's just going to fire. Got it!
Oh, my goodness, Mo.
The spark plug, Mo Booker, is just an absolute wild card. Uh-oh. Mismatch. Cassius Falls guarded by Mo down low. This should be easy. Mo's got to strip at the low point. Cassius, though, protects the ball, goes up strong.
They've got to send somebody down there to help him.
And timeout for the Assassins. 3-point lead. Close ball game.
And with 3 minutes left, it is anybody's game here.
Absolutely.
It feels like the Assassins have been in control, but they keep making mistakes, and the Tornadoes are capitalizing on it constantly.
It's unfortunate to see Mo Booker win player of the game when you got a team full of users. One of the AIs wins it, but I feel like he deserved it in this one. Mo. Oh, good steal from John. Up court to Anthony. Anthony forced to pick it up.
I love that he gets player of the game and immediately has a turnover.
Wild card. Steve Carter, though, he takes it away.
Oh, there's Steve.
Steve, good outlet pass up to Ray Cortez. Cortez has got ISO. Cortez then loses it. John steals it. John up court. Bishop goes up. Blinko block.
Oh.
Defensive play after defensive play right now. Yannick Rose looking to end it.
That's exactly what John was worried about when throwing it in transition there.
Yeah. Booker and Cortez pick and pop. 3-ball.
Wow.
That's good.
Got it.
Mo could win you games or lose you games. If that shot missed, we could be talking about it completely differently. But it went in, and Mo looks great. And great defense there from Jay. The Assassins looking to close it out. John guarding Carter down low. Carter wants it. He's got the mismatch and he wants it. You can feel it. Mo coming off screens. He's open for three.
My.
That's in.
Oh. The timeout there. And could we be seeing the end of this game off the fingertips of Mo Booker?
How about, as much as I don't want to call myself out, I can't be biased. The lackluster defense of John tonight to allow Mo Booker to annihilate them like this.
I understand that it's hard to guard Mo when he will literally pull the trigger from anywhere, but you have to read the scouting report on him.
I mean,
you have to know that they're coming.
And look at this. What's going to happen? Nobody knows. He can pull from there. He's guarded by
combined with the lack of offense.
He's guarded by Ed Payne right now, and he passes. Nobody saw that coming. Carter cannot pass out of that. You've got to go up. Cortez 3-ball. That's money.
Woo.
Carter, when you are going up against a point guard in the paint, you've got to put that up. Jay Blinko has been locked down in this fourth quarter, and he does it again. Great defensive effort from him tonight. The hustle each and every play is really paying off.
And as much as you'd like to try to criticize Jeffrey John because Mo Booker's been scoring so much in this fourth quarter, you've got to point out how lackluster the Tornadoes have been on offense this last 3 minutes.
Yeah, the Assassins really buckled down defensively and are just putting them away offensively. That was a great game to watch. Don't forget, at the end of this one, we will show you the box scores, so you'll get a chance to see your favorite player's stats before we head out. Guys, thanks for watching this game. Make sure to follow us on all the socials. Invite your friends, invite your family. The more people that are here, the more fun we all have.
Invite your worst enemies. Beat them in basketball. Ultimate victory.
Remember to check out our football league. It's pretty shitty, but it's getting better.
It's pretty fun.
I know, but check out the football league. It's in our normal Discord. And that's the end. Let's check out this box score. All right, John in his first game as a Tornado, 4 steals, 6 of 12. I mean, he's taken on a heavier load offensively, and you're going to see this season whether or not John can handle that. I mean, I want to say that I can. I don't know if I can.
And I don't want to point it out right away, but that minus 19 plus minus, I think that's directly attributed to being on the exact same time as Mo Booker is.
Yeah, I was going to say, Mo had a Mo game. I mean,
Absolutely.
Mo had one of 2 different types of Mo game. Look at that.
I was going to say, I think
points.
that plus minus is very misleading, which is why I was quick to point it out.
How do you score 23 points and have a 1 plus minus?
Yeah.
Look at Ray Cortez and his efficiency tonight. 13, 2, 2, and 1. Great game from him. Great showing after a very slow first quarter. The final 3 were fantastic. Walter White looked great off the bench. Yannick with those 2 big-time blocks. How about Jay in that stat sheet stuffing? 6'6", 3, 2, and 3.
You don't see a single 0 except for where that matters, and that's in the turnover category.
And then Mr. Steve Carter, same thing with the stat sheet stuffing, 6'6", 1, 1, and 1. All right, guys, and that's your game. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll catch you in the next one.